I'm sorry. I sat here and I took the dog for a walk, checked them out. I listened to that one again, that last minute. Wait right here. We're going to go make a baby. And then going to the, it was cool, man. It's funny. Yes, it's a group collective, community collective, okay? Have you heard the Try for a Little Help from Our Friends by the Beatles? You know, get by with a little help from our friends, a little help. What do you do? One of the girls here, I talked to her, her name was Donna Dollar, on the oldies radio station. I told her, I said, my favorite is Octopus's Garden. I think we used to sing that with some of the kids at the school I worked with, ones that you guys quote have disabilities. This guy John was really great, and he used to play the guitar and give the kids the words, and we would sit and we'd sing Brian Wilson songs, and because they're fun, we did Good Vibrations, and Dick Clark, who you guys all talked about after he left, because he's city business, yeah, he's Dick Clark, but we liked watching him on Rockin' New Year's Eve, and we liked watching him on Bandstand, and he was doing yeah, it was Dick Clark. I was going to think it was Casey. I like Casey Kasem too, but he talked about the song that they called it Brian Wilson's Pocket Symphony. Symphony, sorry. And it's hard to say. And it's, you know, saying I'm picking up good do-do-do-do-do, and the guys all have good voices. And you know, and the one guy, the blonde guy, I don't know his name, but the one guy with the voice, he sings, he also sings Don't Worry Baby, and oh, it's been building up inside of me, sort of. And B.J. Thomas does a good job with it too, doesn't he, guys? Okay. But and they also, In My Room, and When I Grow Up to Be a Man, and I was connecting to the Beach Boys a little bit. It's Brian, it's you, man. I know that there is pain, so hold on for one more day. Remember Brian, Harold and Kumar? They had a fleece truck. They put in the tape. Oh my God, he's got. And then they listened to it because it's like on Tommy Boy when when the Superstar comes on. Long ago, and so far. You want to change it? No, I'm good. Then they're both crying. Don't you remember you told me you loved me, baby? And all guys were like, I don't listen to that shit. Nah. No one. It's like funny. I used to joke about that too, man. It's like nobody listened to the Bee Gees. They sold more records than anybody. No one listened to them. Say Johnny Mathis. No, I didn't listen to Johnny Mathis. No one listened. The man sold more records than. But no, he listened to them. He just sold. There was one lady in Modesto that bought 700,000 copies, and that's what put him over the top. It was his grandma. And he used all the money. He went broke and getting someone to buy all his records, and then he sold all these records, and then more people just started buying his records, but not everybody bought his records, so only one person has most of his records. Really? My mom bought some. I grew up with them. I would sit there and turn on Chances Are, and just like, wow. You ask how much I love you, must I explain? My mom sat there and said that was hers. In the romantic period of their life, that was his mom's and dad's song. It's beautiful. You ever heard something? I'm about to cry now. Shut up. Shut up. My sister has a song that reminds me of our parents, and it was right before my mom passed away, and right after, too. It's called We Just Disagree by Dave Mason. And if you go listen to it, you know, it's I haven't seen you in a while. And there ain't no good guy, there ain't no bad guy, there's only you and me, and we just disagree. Dad actually got to come see her before she went into her coma for a couple of days, and then her body shut down, and then she died. And still hard to talk about, guys. Sorry, man. But I know he's laughing. That's nervous laughter. I trusted you. My mom was really sick, and I was doing the home care for her, and she was hopeful. Her and his doctor were hopeful, and my dad was like, she wasn't gonna live. It's like, why? Well, because you got a settlement. And me and Linda were talking to her, and either way she got the settlement. The people that paid for her money to survive were the ones that were paying to keep her alive. So Dad said there was no incentive to keep her alive. She was a dead woman walking. Even if they gave her, you took the settlement for, like, the lump sum they were offering was like $250,000, she would have stayed alive long enough for them to get the $250,000 back. Then she would have died. So if you got the lump sum, you would have done that. And, you know, but Mom was like, I should have got the $250,000 to help my kids, and then just died like I'm doing now. And Dad was just like, no, They got that money back out of you, and you took the thing because there was no. He said we made the wrong decision because me and my sister said, "Well, take the $25,000 a year and show them and live for 10 years, and just show them live." And she died, of course, and so she wasn't gonna stay alive. And as soon as the paperwork and all the court stuff was settled, she started getting the money, and she was like, "I'm comfortable. They'll take care of me. They screwed up, but at least they'll take care of me." She was dead within the month. And the hospice people were coming over to help me before they had home care people. So how bad is she doing? And her and her doctor were like, "Hey, I think I'm going to make this." The guy was real hopeful. They took her off the case because they said he was getting too emotionally attached to her. Because my mom's a very hopeful person. She's like that. She's that romantic, that one enchanted Evie person and stuff like that, right? The lady came and she sat me down on the couch and she goes, "Be careful with this stuff." She handed me a carton of morphine. Having watched MASH, I understood what this out, and I'm like, this lady's handing me. How does she know me from Adam? Why would you hand me this stuff if I was not a good person? You know what the street value of that is? Street value of that thing of morphine, I could go get this and sell this, and I could be set for 2 years. She's in intense pain. They give this to guys that, oh, shit. My mom's dying. I mean, she was sick, but this time now it finally set in. She's going to shut down and die. These people, they're shutting her down. My mom's being shut down and she's being killed. And I called my sister Linda and I said, "You got to come," because when she had given me this stuff by the time, it had been about a month and a half, 2 months. It seemed like forever though. And I was taking care of her because she was in intense pain and she was always moaning and crying. She had ostomy bags and she had trouble putting her clothes on, so she was always standing there naked with her ostomy bags. And I had to come in every 2 to 3 hours to give her insulin shots. And she had trouble helping changing her bags, and she cried and apologized that her son had to see her like this. I told her, Mom, man, it's my privilege, man, Mom. You know, you changed my diapers and you brought me in this world. I'm privileged to do it, Mommy. Mom, I love you. Don't feel bad. I mean, you do it for me, right? You're my mom. You know, I'm your son. By the time my sisters got there, they told me to put her in the truck and take her to this thing called a hospice. And as I was taking her to the hospice, she started to cry because it hurt. That's why I told you she was sitting there and she was talking. And she said, "Okay, old man, are you proud of me now? I mean, I got my degree. I graduated summa cum laude with my degree in English, and and this and stuff. And are you proud of me now? Are you proud of me now?" And she started singing the garden, and she was singing, and she was just talking to Mom, her grandmother. She told me stories about my beautiful grandmother, all the beautiful stories, and she wrote beautiful stories about her mom who died of a brain tumor when she was 10. Probably from some kind of blood trauma. Either she had the two thoughts I thought it was either she had a fall or he was maybe a meaner Irishman than I thought. I don't know. He outlived 3 or 4 wives. It's not for me to say. But we'll go to the next one. And I love you guys, alright? But these are the parts of your life. These are the parts of your life, Eckhart, okay? These are the things you gotta live with and carry with you and stuff like that. And you don't want to let them go, because if you let go of your mom, you forget all the stories about. I'll tell you some more. Alright? I love you, bro. Okay? Peace.